Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
Hey guys, in this video I want to go over a topic that I like to call problems. Now, we all have them, right? Everybody's got problems, and I think problems come in various degrees, various forms, and various fashions, and about all sorts of things in life, right? But I want to share my perspective on problems because I feel like it's somewhat unique, okay? And I feel like it's going to help you because the way I think about problems is that life is full of them, right? I think we can agree on that. But if we follow that line of thinking, life is full of problems, this is kind of my take on it. Everything in life comes down to, in one way or another, problems, right? But it's your ability to handle problems that matters, which you may or may not know. But here's the really cool thing that I think a lot of people, at least I in my opinion, I see a lot of people miss, is you get to pick your problems in life. Let me break this down for you. So, look, if you want the problems in life of college, you can go to college, which comes with problems of taking the classes, the tests, going through the debt or taking your savings and paying for the courses, right? Those are your problems. If you don't go to college, you have the problems of not going to college, right? If you get into a relationship, whether it's a relationship of a friendship, a marriage, a significant other, whether you choose to get married or not, problems in marriage, problems with not getting married. Friendships, no friendships, problems either way. Having a career or a normal job or a business, problems no matter what you choose. Go into business, you're going to have problems. Don't start a business, you're going to have problems. Career, you're going to have problems. Don't have a career, you're going to have problems. Work at McDonald's, you're going to have problems. Don't work at McDonald's, you're going to have problems, right? So get a car, have problems. Don't have a car, have problems. Now, I think most of you watching this have chosen, to some degree, some of the problems you're willing to have in life. Like, I know many of you have a bike or a car or some mode of transportation, right? So you are choosing the problems that come with that transportation. Now, I am not saying, look, I do want to be clear. I'm not saying look at life like a problem. I'm saying understand that life is full of problems in every aspect. But you get to choose your problems. Like I said, many of you have chosen a mode of transportation. Many of you have a car, or maybe you choose to have the problems of borrowing a car, or maybe you take the bus or have a bike. But either way, you chose that, which means you chose the problems that come with it. Why? Because those problems were worth it to you for some reason or another. Many of you choose to have a cell phone. Right? I bet you have a cell phone, kind of like my iPhone, right? Bet you have a cell phone or a smartphone, and which smartphone you got, which cell phone you got, whether it's a smartphone, maybe you still have a flip phone. I know they're old, but people still have them. You chose the problems that come with having an iPhone, having an Android, having a flip phone. You chose the problems that come with having a phone, which means a cell phone bill. And it costs various degrees. You chose a carrier and the problems that come with that carrier because it was worth it to you to say go to T-Mobile or AT&T or Verizon. Let's say you went with T-Mobile. In my experience, they have great customer service and they have pretty good coverage. Honestly, I've used it. It's got some great coverage and I've been satisfied with it. Their data speeds are good. Their cell phones are, you can get cell phones for every carrier, right? I choose to have the problems with T-Mobile. If I were to go to AT&T or Verizon, I would choose to have the problems with them. Now, in life, the reason I'm bringing this up is because if we're all choosing the problems we want, that means we can choose to either keep dealing with the problems we want or pick new problems. Why would we want to pick new problems? Because maybe picking new problems are better than the problems we have in the sense of achieving the life we actually want. Let me say that again. Let's say you want a better car. So what kind of problems are you willing to remove from your life? And what kind of problems are you willing to add to your life in order to get that car that you want instead of the car that you have? Apply this concept to a house, a better job, etc. This is kind of a touchy subject, so I don't want to go too far into this, but some people want kids, right? So they're willing to take on the problems that come with having kids. It's worth it to them, right? It's worth it to those people to take on the problems that come with having kids. Other people are like, no way. I don't want the problems that come with kids, or maybe just not right now in my life. Other people can't have kids, so they take on the problems of trying to either be able to have kids or adopt or different things, because that's worth it to them. Now, in your life, a lot of people I know have an income problem. So then you have to ask yourself, what kind of problems am I willing to take away out of my life? Because some problems are not serving your goals. Some problems are not serving you, and they're not helping you, and they're dragging you down. Okay? So what problems are you willing to take out, and what problems are you willing to add in order to fix your income problem? Are you willing to take on the problems of a new job, get a new career, or take a new position, or take on the problems of maybe you lack in communication skills, and so you want to take on the problems of getting better at communication so that you can go talk to your boss and negotiate a better salary or a new position, right? Life is about problems, guys. And like I said earlier, your ability to solve those problems will really have an impact of where you end up in life and the current state of your life and the quality of your life. Your ability to react or not react and how you react to problems in life will definitely have a huge impact. At least in my opinion, it's very, very essential. How you react to things in life is so essential, especially when it comes to problems. A little quick fact, I read a study about a survey some people did about 600 millionaires. And can you guess what the common denominator was amongst 600 different millionaires? Most people might guess intelligence, right? Because a lot of people have this notion that you have to be smart to make $1 million. Only smart people make a lot of money. Only smart people learn how to program. Or only smart people learn how to do tech. Only smart people do X, Y, Z. So back to that study, the common denominator was that those 600 millionaires, the only common denominator amongst all of them, was that they were more likely to be conscientious. And in times of adversity, in times of problems and challenges, they were more likely to not panic. They were more likely, or panic less, they were more likely to react in ways that were conducive and productive to their goals and interests. And they benefited better because of that, right? Life is about problems. When big problems they didn't expect happened, they were the people that were most likely to handle the problem in the most beneficial way to them. Didn't mean it was always perfect. That's not what the study was about. It's just that those were the people most likely to handle the problem in the most beneficial way to them. They were the conscientious people. So if life's about problems, then you can bet you better be picking the right problems for you and cutting out the problems that aren't serving you. And how do you know, right? How do you know what problems are serving you, what problems you should cut out, which problems you should take on? Simple. Get a really clear picture of what you want in life. And when I say clear, I mean break it down in detail. What kind of car you want, what kind of house you want, do you want a family, no family, what kind of relationship you want, what qualities you want in a partner, what do you want to do for work, do you want a business, do you want to go to college, do you want to have degrees? break it down into detail, guys. The color of the car matters. Okay? The color of the car matters. The number in your bank account, visualize that. The house, does it have brick? Does it have stucco? Does it have Italian themes? I love Italian themes, by the way. Italian and Spanish themes. I love that architecture. Does it have that? Or maybe you like white colonial houses. Maybe you like southern houses. Get really clear about what you want in life, guys. Okay? Get really clear about what you want in life. Break it down into detail. And then figure out, starting from the end, going back. Figure out step by step what you need to do to get that. You want the car, right? You want a new car. Okay. Figure out what problems you're willing to take out of your life. Figure out what steps you need to do to get that car, whether it's a new loan, save up money, trade in, whatever, right? Work towards that. Now you've evaluated, I'm willing to take out these problems and I'm willing to add these problems to get that car. Same thing with a house. Evaluate the problems in your life. Find which problems are not serving you. Cut them out. Get that clear picture of your life and cut out the problems that are not serving you getting that picture. And add the problems in your life that are going to serve you to get that picture. Because even though it might be a little uncomfortable to do so, adding those problems will cause growth. It will cause you to challenge yourself and grow. And at the end of the day, what you want is often on the other side of fear. It's often on the other side of that growth you've been avoiding. And we all avoid growth, guys. This is what it is, right? But take that action, okay? Tell me what you think about this in the comments. And I'd love to hear it and give you some responses. And we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.